welcome back. It's me, the husqy guy, and I'm back with another interesting video. So just a few days before, I have clocked 1500 kilometers in my bike. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the servicing cost and some other few things that I have noticed in my 3 months ownership of this bike. That I faced in the first 3 months of my ownership is that there is a little bit buzziness around the handlebars and the foot pegs. As we move beyond 40 kilometers per hour, the vibrations are very much minimalistic, but below 40 kilometers per hour of 3,500 rpm, there are buzzes around the handlebar, both the handlebars and the foot pegs, especially on the right side. But it is not an issue because there are buzziness but not vibrations, because you can look into the mirrors and you can clearly see what is behind you. Second thing, and we like room for sitting, and especially since this is a small seat, so taking pillion with me was a little bit difficult because this portion you can't use. You can only use this much portion of the seat. So next thing is that since you can see there are no protection on this portion, you can see there are mud around this portion, and in rainy days this portion of the bike gets dirty. This portion, this grab rail and all of this portion, they get dirty, and you have to clean it regularly. I'm looking for some modifications so that I can cover up this portion. Next is, since we know that this is a 9.5 liter tank and the range is near about 200 to 220 kilometers, so you have to refuel frequently, and especially we know that this is a city bike and not a perfect touring machine. Even though it has ample amount of power, it's not strictly a touring bike. Because of the styling, they have to reduce the size of the fuel tank, and it is 9.5 liters, and this seriously affects in the range. Even though mileage is decent, no problem with that, mileage is decent, but due to smaller tank, you have to face the issue of smaller tank range, and you have to refuel it frequently. And the last one is this one. The ground clearance is less. Because of this low ground clearance, I have hit this bike in various occasions, and if you take a pillion with you like this guy, then this will definitely stuck. It will definitely hit on the bumpers. Hong Kong Gor. Things I like about this bike is because this is my bike. First one, headlight, the throw is awesome. I like it very much. The power is more than sufficient. People come to me, they ask me which bike is this, and I have to tell this is Husqvarna. They say Husqvarna, Husqvarna. So I have to make them understand that this is bought by KTM and it can be bought in India. They think that I have bought this bike from somewhere else. Some say it is a custom bike, Some say it is Honda Navi. I will throw them out of the window if I find them. The tire, the grip, it is awesome. Riding, handling of this bike is the best thing I have liked about this bike, and the riding comfort is good. I have tuned my suspension and I have lowered it by 2 steps. I will make a tutorial video if you want me to make how to lower the suspension, and it is now much more softer, and the riding and the ride quality has now become more smoother. I like it now. This is done by me. I don't know how it is looking. You can comment down below how it is looking. Some other things, I got my number plate on the day of the servicing. If you want to play crisscross with me, you can play here. I have made an area for that. If you want, you can play with me. Servicing was 1710 rupees, in which they have majorly done 3 things, which I'm going to talk about right now. First one is that they have changed the engine oil, which cost me around 1400 rupees. The next thing they did was they changed the oil filter, which cost me again 200 rupees. The next thing they did was they cleaned the chain and they lubed the chain, which took around 200 rupees. The oil filter was around 150 rupees, and for cleaning the chain and lubing the chain, it took around 200 rupees. So total cost was around 1700 rupees, and I will post the screenshot of that bill in this video.